Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here as the recording of this. It's Sunday, February 9th, 2025. I'm in Quito, Ecuador. For the continuation of this day, it's about 8 a.m. right now. Gonna do a few things around town, and then later, my mom, myself, my aunt, my uncle, and their two friends are gonna be getting on a plane for a 1-hour commute to Cuenca, which is about a 10-12 hour drive, but we have opted to get on a plane and fly over there. And once I arrive there later this evening, for about another week or so, I'm going to be in that general area. So it's going to be kind of a travel day, kind of a Quito day, just see where the day leads. It's a Sunday. I'm inviting you to join me. Also, today here in Ecuador is the presidential election for their officials. Has nothing to do with me because, I'm not a resident here, but pretty interesting that I happen to be here on that historic occasion. Join me. Let's have a day, shall you? Hey, right across from the park that I've been showing the last series of days I've been here is the Wyndham Garden Hotel. This is where we stayed, right here. Mom and I were up on the 8th floor. We had a room up there, pretty good view. Checking out of this, and the rest of the time here in South America, we're gonna be at my uncle's place. Up in the mountains, Cuenca. Yeah, hotel there. And park right behind me. The cross streets, Rio Amazonas and Alamina. Those are the cross streets of where the hotel was. And I've showed this a couple times, this little sculpture right over here. See you later, sculpture. All right, goodbye, hotel. Rest of the group and our luggage is off. The three of us walking to the subway and heading to church. The different coloration here on the crosswalks. You got green there, and you got red here. And over here at La Carolina, or Carolina, not Carolina. Carolina is how you would pronounce it in the U.S., but here it's Carolina. There's a metro system. So we're taking the metro, another word for a subway. So leaving the park and going down into the nether regions of South America, Ecuador, Quito subway system. Carolina. This is it right here. I did a lot of subwaying on the underground, the tube, if you will, in London. But I have not taken the subway system here yet, though. The size of the luggage. You could take one animal in the subway, as long as you're a chicken carrying a cat. Really not as busy as the London subway. There's nobody in here but us. No one's darting past me, running to the train. It's a layout of the land. We were there yesterday at Plaza San Francisco. Guess the subway runs there too. The chicken must be their mascot for the subway system. It's nice. Glad we're doing this. New experiences, new countries, wonderful things. We're going just 2 stops? Yeah. So we're here, 2 stops? So interesting. So San Francisco obviously is in California, and right across the bay in San Francisco is Alameda. But obviously here as well. Interesting to see familiar names in a different country. Mind the gap here, but they do not want you pulling on the side of the door or giving a big thumbs up. Also, this would be their version of Mind the Gap. All right, subway, you were fun. 2 stops, not bad. Not bad at all. This guy has had a few too many. This chicken is very disappointed. Upper level again. One thing I learned while being here, gas prices are the same at every single location. Countrywide. So if you go to one gas pump, it's going to be the same in another town, according to what I was told. One thing I've definitely noticed, I pointed this out the other day, a lot of Americanized fast food here, but the one that is more poignant and more spots than any others is KFC. There are KFCs everywhere, and they're gargantuan in comparison to like Mickey D's, Burger King, Subway, etc. Kind of regret not keeping my hat on me. I put it in my bag. I thought, yeah, going to church, maybe I shouldn't wear a hat. But walking in the sun, this sun is poignant. Definitely the sun is a lot stronger here, just because you're, 2 miles closer to the sun than you are in Florida, elevation-wise. I mean, it's still pretty early, and it's getting a little toasty. The sun is definitely beaming down. All right, we've arrived. This is our guide, where he goes to church. It's basically in a big gym. Got the basketball court down there. Got the seats set up. Pretty neat. Got the communion right there. It starts in about a half hour. All right, that is Mateo 7:24 through 27, which obviously is Matthew 7:24. All right, so went to Bible study and worship service, a couple hours of that, and everyone's exited out, and there's a little vendor out here. My uncle got me this. Is called a bologna, not to be confused with bologna, but yeah, a bologna. So try yourself a bite of Ecuadorian food. So I'm gonna have a bologna. This thing is really filling. There's a little queso in there. It's like basically fried dough, an assortment of other things. Pretty tasty though. All right, let's see what else the day has to bestow upon us. All right, so we're splitting the group up into 2 taxis. We're going to back over to Carolina Park, to the botanical gardens.
Botanical. Let's go.
All right, to the botanical gardens we go. We don't have the van today, so we're just staying local and taking taxis. We get to jump in a taxi. An Ecuadorian taxi. All right, I just hailed the taxi. Yep, election day. So evidently, everyone here has to vote, and if you don't vote, you get penalized by a fine. You can't just casually opt out of voting unless you want to pay a fine. Interesting, right? Total for the taxi ride, $2. That's it, $2. Sculpture here is Gallo Plaza Lasso. That's who this gentleman is. I guess his last name was Lasso. I think the botanical gardens are right through this little kind of arch, this little bamboo archway. It turns out this was the president from up to 1952. Right through the bamboo archway we go. Garden, botanical garden.
We're here to get flowers, see flowers that I love to do, but I just want to let y'all know that I am keeping up with my son. I'm not being lazy.
You've been keeping up good.
I've been keeping up good. Every day we've done something.
I know, you're right
this
on.
old woman has succeeded the first week.
We're only halfway there, Bob. Goodness gracious, this, I don't know, this is going to break the bank. $4 admission into this place. Can't get over the prices. Less than half of any attraction you would go to in the U.S. Actually, probably considerably less. Probably more like a quarter of what the price would be to get into any kind of attraction in the U.S. Truthfully, $4 to get in per person. There's even discounts for if you're over 65. It's half price for every attraction we've been through in Ecuador, which is really, really interesting. But even $4 not too bad. There's a little vending machine of a few items here. Trumpet plants. Artwork over here, got some bicycles painted in some neon colors. Not only is it Election Day here in Ecuador, but it's also Super Bowl Sunday back in the States. Not sure if we'll get around to watching it today or not, but yeah, different versions of tree frogs. A Kutin multicolor. Lots of different variations of tree frogs. Like almost like cocoons of some sort up top there in the trees.
Maybe there's an explanation over here somewhere.
You see them up there. Versions of cocoons. The Inca's flower. To this day, peasants cultivate huatos at their home entrances to ward off evil spirits. Shamans and healers use them in rituals to release bad energy. That would be the trumpet style plants there. Look at this thing. Wow. Look at this. See that thing?
It's a banana tree.
It's a banana tree? Okay. Huge leaves. It's like palm tree leaves, almost. But all it is just the leaves.
I've just seen small versions of it, and I've never seen them that big. I don't know what they're called. This Pinto, Australia, or banana, or something.
No, I think that might be this tree.
Oh, that tree.
It's different.
That is different. Look at that.
It's like a chimney, something a chimney sweep would use.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting some cactuses. Cacti over here. This is a neat little area. A little open air greenhouse of sorts.
All these are cactuses. Called succulent plants that don't need a lot of water.
All right, now going inside the greenhouse. Close the door here. All right, we're in. It's like going through the land without a boat ride. Terrarium, is that what this is called? Terrarium?
That's what I would call it.
Smells so like, fresh in here. Dirt. Wet dirt, that's what it smells like. Some stairs with a little overlook. Gives you a full view of the greenhouse. Let's get the reveal, grand reveal. Oh yeah. Yeah, a bunch of little Venus flytraps here. Really neat, little Audrey 2s. A ton of them in there. Look at that. And they get eaten. Oh, so the insects go in there.
Yeah.
Towards the nectar, and then these
I know,
things.
at the bottom, I guess.
Almost like another version of a fly trap, insect trap.
And then there's all kinds of different types and sizes and colors.
Oh yeah, there's one there. Don't put your finger in there. Don't touch the plants. Carnivore plants. There it is, the Museum of Bonsai. Wow, quite a few down there. Look at that. Right on the other side of this fence is the park where a lot of vendors are selling their wares and trying to get people's attention. That's what the noises you're hearing as the customers walk by, they'll let them know what they have for sale. All different types of bonsais. I do have a fake bonsai tree at my house, very similar to this one. closest probably to this style, but I do not have a green thumb, and the fact that I'm never, ever, rarely ever home doesn't make sense for me to have live plants. So I got a fake one. And of course, you know, someone my age, my generation, when you think of bonsai trees, you think of one thing. Mr. Miyagi and Karate Kid probably brought a whole other element of people who had no idea these existed. Got some horse riding over here in the park as well. If you want to do a little horseback riding. Yeah, we're right by the hotel we checked out of earlier. Little green walking guy. Kind of hard to see him. Doesn't really show up very well. Now it's a red guy. Up here is interesting too. If you come over here, there's some sort of artwork, displayed artwork right here. You're gonna take a look and see the artwork there, and you also see the little manhole, the Quito manhole, electric hole. Decided to go inside this indoor mall to get a bite to eat. There's like a Supermax here, and there is a mall. Looks like El Jardin Mall, if I am reading that correctly right there. There's a place called Hansel and Gretel. There's a lot of places to eat in here, but I think maybe we'll do I don't know. I'm just kind of along for the ride food-wise on this one. Grabbing the table over here at Hansel, or is it Hansel and Gretel? Gretel and Hansel. Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel, that's what it is. Never heard of this place, but hearing good things. Pablo, our guide, said he recommends it. Perusing around, seeing what I could have. I got some empanadas here, some tortillas, tamales, got some queso, a filet mignon for only $18. Filet mignon for 18 bucks. That's like less than half the price, or less than half the price. Hamburgers, sandwiches, they got everything here. A little bit of everything. What are these?
These are yuca.
Yuca.
Are these yuca? Oh, these are corn. Oh, they got the corn.
Corn.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have yuca ones like that.
All right, this is evidently a very popular drink here in Ecuador called Wanamana. Kind of looks like the cocoa drink I had yesterday.
No, it doesn't taste like it.
Does it taste like it? What's it taste like, Mom?
I don't know. They don't taste like coconut.
But this is like a win in Rome moment. When you're in Ecuador, you should get Wanamana. Wanamana. And one of the things I ordered was this tamale right here. You got to unwrap the leaf off of it to get to the tamale. But starting off with a little tamale action right here. This was, I think, it was like $3, $4, which again, mall pricing for a restaurant, pretty reasonable. All right, I have now gotten a burrito bowl. Mom got something, she didn't even know what it was. She saw somebody at the other table, and she asked the waiter what it was.
What that is, avocado, and there's shrimp.
Okay, and then
And
those look
rice.
like some kind of like, those are probably plantains.
These are. They're
Plantains right there. Plantains. And I got a burrito bowl. I gotta walk around the mall a little bit. There's a sheep right there. It looks like there's a llama right there. Still a little time. It is, 20 minutes till 3 right now? No, 20 minutes till 4. I think I'm gonna get a coffee here over at Cinnabon. Coffee for Americano is only $1.50. I'm not gonna get any desserts. I'm pretty full from having the meal. But look at this. This is only $1.70 for this right here. This is just to show some of the prices compared to, what I'm used to in the U.S. Like right here, this is only $1.99 for that sweet, delicious treat right there. The heck of it, I'm kind of curious how much these Mickey watches are down here. You got the Marvel watches, and you got the Mickey one in comparison to like what they would be. I ended up getting a fossil Mickey watch for $50, which I think is a good deal. I don't know for certain, but I got a fossil Mickey watch, $50, which I'm pretty sure in the U.S. would be at least double that. Impulse buy. Why not?
Es el arbolito park.
All right, I think we found the rest of our group. It's a neat little staircase here. It's interesting. So over there is Alameda. close to the Plaza San Francisco, which I think is kind of cool because also there's some shoes up top. Alameda is across from the bay in San Francisco in California. Just like here. Except there's no bay. Well, there's no bay looking down at Alameda over there. I love the sight lines and the views. So scenic. It's like something out of like a TV show or a movie. So cool. So that there, Alameda?
No, it's in the right side.
Oh, that's not Alameda. What's that?
This is el Tejar.
What is it?
Tejar. This is el Tejar. This is
Okay.
the center. La Merced.
Close to Alameda.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of flags there from other different countries. Yeah. Little Hassa there, you're saying?
The winner is from Australia.
Be a thing around here with the umbrellas.
That is that's the true sunglass.
All right, walking up to Plaza San Blas. Yesterday we were at Plaza San Francisco. Little sculptures in front of this little church. Just trying to get some walk-in going on before we head to the airport. This is kind of an impromptu day, church day with the family. Travel day. That looks so cool. So cool. Look at that. Perfect view with all those buildings there in the distance. All the houses up on the side of the hill. Beautiful.
This is the name is Hermano Miguel.
Hermano Miguel?
Yeah. See, he was a professor and priest. He begins the education for the poor people, for any people.
The basilica yesterday we went into, right there. Right over there. Amazing.
Y en la ubicación para yo vender.
Been on a pigeon kick lately. I've been really excited about seeing pigeons. Saw some in London. Saw some while I've been here. Look at this. Feed the birds tuppence a bag. It's also interesting the pigeons here do not get startled. Like usually, anywhere else you see pigeons, they would have already flown off. They're just kind of just walking slowly away. Look at these pigeons. That's Alameda.
Yeah, this is the beginning.
Alameda.
The Alameda is on the bus is
Right.
the Alameda, the begins. Okay, let's go to it.
All right. I wonder if Chekhov's ever been there. Whenever I think of Alameda, I think of California, San Francisco, Star Trek 4. Alameda. Look at this Aussie. A lot of graffiti here in Ecuador. A little doggy. Hello. What's it called? Kui?
Yeah.
Kui.
Cool.
He's a very dapper Kui. Got a bow tie on.
Like it's a mixed cool with a rabbit.
Right, get an exclusive up here. Top of Pablo's roof. He has a really good view of the chapel we were at yesterday. Cathedral. Man, that thing's amazing. Look at this. This is a rooftop. This is his rooftop view. Just so awesome. Had to go up a couple flights of stairs and out of the apartment to get to it, but there is the angel, the Mary Angel, right up there. Ah, it's awesome. God, I got to see this one last time. Before heading to the airport, going to Cuenca. Massive place, so massive. All right. We're now at the airport. That alien, when I arrived here, was like a week ago, give or take. Pretty close to a week ago. 6 days ago, 7 days ago. I don't know, I lost track. On the arrival section, this is the departures level, the second one up. I was wondering what that was. I thought it was an alien, but now I can definitely see it's an alien with a laptop. All right, got a few flights. We are flying LATAM, L-A-T-A-M Airlines. And going to be just doing a 1 hour flight. I've never flown this airline before. LATAM flight is at 8 p.m. It's on, maybe on here somewhere. Maybe on here somewhere. You got kind of this like little, almost like a mall of sorts as you're heading through here, and have legendary hats. This is the Legendary Hat Company over here. Legendary Hat Company. You got a little fountain right there. Ecuador travel stores. So this is interesting, all of the D gates. You don't just walk out after you've scanned your ID passport, boarding pass, etc. out to the tarmac. You have to get on one of these buses here, and the bus will take us out to the tarmac, and then we have to climb upstairs to get onto the plane. But I don't think I've ever seen it. I mean, I've climbed up on a plane through the stairs before without the gangway and everything, but I've never seen it where you scan in past the desk and everything, show your passport, show the ID, etc., and then immediately get on a bus. Oh yeah, I forgot to show what I bought. This was $51. Right here, pretty good deal. And he set it to the correct time. I don't really wear watches, but I've had my eye on this one for a while. I've seen it out in Florida, and I can swear it was a lot more than $50. It's like $52 when it was all said and done. Anyway, yeah. Myself a little souvenir from Quito. If there's something Disney, I'm gonna find. It's like a tractor beam. All right, on to the bus. To the tarmac.
Et en fonction de ça, tu vas pouvoir dire, tiens, au final, je pense qu'il faudrait que j'interrompe en fait, t'as le quantitatif, c'est la question de 1 à 12, moi j'ai fait, tu vois.
You ever done this before, Mom? Climbed upstairs to get to the plane?
On a essayé, ouais. Parce que sinon, tu peux aller, il y a des cascades où on est allé camper à Ronia.
I'm in 3A and you're in 3C. This is an A319. We are returning to the gate.
And in a couple minutes, probably 30 minutes, we go back to Cuenca again.
30 minutes and then we'll try again. We ended up having to go back to the gate for about, I don't know, 30, 35 minutes. I thought they were going to like make everyone get off of the plane, and they pulled the stairs up. I was like, oh no, we're going to have to get off the plane. And then they pulled the stairs away. Captain came on and said, good news, everyone. Well, he didn't sound like the guy from Futurama, Farnsworth, but that's how I was interpreting the good news. And we are now taking off on our way to Cuenca. spider web. nasty looking clouds. Very hilly through here. Very hilly. I don't know if I've ever approached an airport coming in with this many small little hills before. About to touch down.
Muchas gracias por elegir volar con LATAM. Para su seguridad, les solicitamos que permanezcan sentados hasta que la señal de cinturón volando millas. Esperamos tenerlos a bordo en su próximo viaje. Thank you for choosing to fly with LATAM. For your safety, please remain seated until the seatbelt sign is turned off. When you open the overhead bins, please be careful and use both hands to remove your baggage, as it may have shifted around during the flight. As you disembark, make sure you take all your personal items with you, and please do not leave residues inside the aircraft. You can now use your electronic device. We hope to see you on board on your next flight.
All right, we were right at Cuenca. Oh, they disembark off the back also. That's pretty cool. Look at everybody up here with the balloons waving. I've never seen nothing like that before. People are here, like a lot of people up here waiting for people to get off the plane. That's fun. Right, over to a taxi. Well, I think it might be a few degrees cooler here than it was in Quito. All right, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.